Okay, I call to order the Human Resources and Safety Committee, Human Resources and Safety Committee meeting. Invocation on stuff.
No. Okay. I don't.
All right, we'll just move right into our meeting. Public comment period. No one signed up for public comment.
And next.
Okay. All right then. Our first item number 1 is minutes. Approval of the minutes from July 20th. Take a second to peruse that. I know it was sent out to everybody at the time, but take a second to do that, and I'll entertain a motion for approval.
I make a motion we approve the minutes from July 27th, Human Resources.
All right, motion second for approval of the minutes from July 20th, 2017. No further discussion or questions. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, that motion passed. All right, discussion. Item number 1, recruiting and termination stats. Ms. Cindy Barnhart is going to present.
Good morning.
Morning.
There's not a lot of change from the last meeting that we had. We did add 1 post, which you see on here, as far as a new position being advertised for wastewater treatment plant operator 3. And as of yesterday, we added 1 which you do not have on your list. It is for planning and construction. That ad went live on 8/2 for engineering systems analyst modeler. We have had 78 responses to the Deputy Executive Director ad since our last meeting. So 78 more applicants have, or 78 total applicants have responded. And that's about all the changes that we have for recruiting and ads.
Okay, Joe,
Why are we still taking that?
why are we still taking?
We're not, the 78, that's not accurate. We took the, I did open it up.
We had reposted it at your request.
Yeah, but we haven't gotten any, I haven't gotten any applicants. We had 40, by the way, the 14 they reported last time was not accurate, it was 45.
I thought you offered somebody.
Yeah,
You could have, but you haven't.
we're gonna have an additional discussion about that this afternoon.
All right, okay. All right, I'm kind of lost on that. Oh, I got a question for you. Do you have date of closing on the application when you send them out?
It depends on the position. Some are open till filled, and some have a closing date. It depends on what we were told to do at the time of the request for the advertising.
Do you see better leave it open or better have a closing date? Which one which one do you prefer?
It's really up to the client. You know, we're not the management company.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But you still give the trends as to what's going on. I mean.
Well, it depends on the position. For instance, like the executive deputy director, we would want that open for a period at least to garner the most candidates for that. If we're hiring for, water distribution, a laborer position, we might need that open to fill. So it just depends on the position.
Those jobs are generally the less technical the job,
Oh, yes.
the less demanding, the easier it is to get a pool of people that can manage the job.
Right.
So a short
Right.
posting is very appropriate.
And if we're using 6 or 7 different venues for the higher level positions, some of those have a 30 or 45-day posting period.
Right. Okay, now how often are you referring to the hiring manager?
I believe Bailey sends out resumes a minimum of twice a week to the hiring manager.
Now, do you guys do any screen for qualification or
If the candidate, if they mark they don't have a driver's license, if they don't have the basics, but we're not pre-screening every applicant, no. But if they don't have the basics to be hired, we don't forward those on.
Are we asking about drug use on the application?
I do not believe so. It asks about the driver's license,
Right.
if it's ever been suspended. We do ask about criminal information and ask them to provide details.
But we include in the job application that is subject to drug testing.
Right, all of the ads, I believe, have that it's a drug-free workplace.
Okay. Okay. Questions for Ms. Barnhart?
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, item number 2 was job description responsibilities. I asked for Director of Operations, Deputy Director, and Superintendent's job description to see some of the similarities that pose, that overlap, similarities in the job description. And one of the reasons why I asked that question because what was in my concern was the Deputy Director and the Director of Operations try to combine those jobs together, those tasks together, as a matter of fact. But I think we're going to discuss the Deputy Director today. Okay? And with that, what I'm also proposing is that we either hire either one or the other of these positions, Deputy Director or the Director of Operations. So I'm going to defer that until today when we have the regular meeting, and then we can discuss that in full session, if that's okay with you commissioners.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll defer that until later on. Okay. Jumping executive director's update. You got anything for us?
No, sir. The only thing I was going to do is again, just as you indicated, I'm going to give you a quick update this afternoon in the executive session.
Okay.
Beyond that, no great updates to report today.
Okay. Commissioner, anything you have? Yeah, sorry to bring y'all out so early and then short meeting. But if you got some question on you, please let us know. Yeah. All right. I see that we have nothing else to bring forward this commission at this meeting. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right.
Good to go.
Stand adjourned. Thank you, everybody.